Welcome everyone to the 10-minute business training. Today, my topic is inviting. My husband Eric and I have been in this industry for a long time. We've seen a lot of mistakes and we've seen a lot of things done right. So my goal today is to help you understand what the difference is in being in a business and playing in a business versus turning the needle toward your success. So a lot of people will plug in with systems and be on calls and be present at events or meetings and be very much a team player. But if they're not inviting people to join their business, they're never going to rank advance. They're never going to reach their goals. And so they, by appearance, are very involved, but they're behind the scenes, they're very disappointed. So our goal is to help you understand that all of those things are wonderful, but they build you. They build you. If you're on a call without a guest, I hope you're taking notes. I hope you're learning talking points. I hope you are learning things that, a specific trainer might say that you want to use in your presentation. It should be a teaching time for you if you're attending a call. But the goal always is to have our guests with us. So before you can have guests on a call, I'm going to back it up a little bit. We need to be able to have people in mind to invite. So one of the very first things that we teach people when they get going is to have a list of names that they want to talk to. That does not mean go to your phone and say, okay, I have 2,000 contacts in my phone, I'm good to go. Absolutely not. We want them on a piece of paper. There's something that happens between your brain and your pencil in your hand. So when you write down those names or write it on a computer even, but don't just copy and paste, write out those names systematically, because you're not just looking for the name, you're looking for why you thought of that person. So when you write down your names list, you should have things written next to them, like lost their job this week. We all know probably 200 people that could fill a list just with lost their job this week, or has 3 jobs and never sees their family, or just needs a little way to get ahead and can't get ahead with the job that they have, or is working too many hours, never sees their family, is so successful but they don't have time in their life for the other things that are important for their families. Or the whole other side of it is the health side, has migraines, has Parkinson's, has dementia, has brain disorders, with the anxiety and the depression, whatever it is. If they have stomach issues, that's the reason that you write next to their name. And it seems kind of odd for people to do that, but that's a really important step, because that makes the inviting very simple. Then when you go to talk to that person, make sure that you are asking questions more than you are telling them things. People don't like to be sold. We live in a world where people are really quick to put up the blinders and put up the blocks and tune things out, delete things. Don't just be spamming people with the text. Don't send out a text to your first 100 people. They're not going to call you back. Most of them won't look at it. Most of them won't read it. And if there's a video, they won't watch it. They have no reason to. It's just one more spam pop-up. Even though it came from you, it feels like a spam pop-up to them, like they get when they're online. So we're really good at tuning those things out now. So it's very important that we either call the person or we reach out in a text form where you're having an actual person-to-person conversation, or if it's live and you happen to be seeing someone and you can have that conversation and really get to the heart of how are you? How are you doing? Have you found anything for your headache? I found something that's a natural product that might have an impact on that. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? How simple was that? Or, hey, Jim, I was thinking of you today, and you can send this by text. I know that you recently lost your job, or your wife lost her job. Are you open to looking at something that you can do very easily and very simply from home to replace that income? If I sent you a video, would you watch it? So you're reaching out to them, you're addressing their needs, rather than sending them a spiel on, this is what we have, this is what we found. Reach out and be a person, be a real friend, be a person to them. What can we do to help you? I found something that might help you, would you watch it? I have something tonight that's going to give an overview on something that might really impact your life. Can you take 15 minutes and join me on a call tonight? You're looking for those yeses. You're looking for them to be open. The odds of them being on that call or watching that video or opening your next text go way up if you can get that yes. But if you're just telling them things, it's hard for them to engage. It's hard for them to get to that yes point. So we have a really interesting time right now in our lives where everybody is looking. Everybody is been shaken up from their norm. So everybody is looking for a way to improve their health. Everybody is looking for a way to increase their finances, but we still have to have those personal conversations. So one of the things that we love right now is when we're talking to somebody we haven't connected with for a little while, it's easy to ask them, how is this coronavirus affecting your income? And it's a conversation everybody's open to talking about. Oh, I'm working from home now, or oh, we lost a job last week, or oh, my wife got laid off yesterday. I talked to a guy yesterday, had that very same conversation. How is this affecting your income? He had just got furloughed and his wife had just lost her job. They are looking for a way to make money. 2 months ago, they wouldn't even been on anybody's list. They were very successful. They had everything going. If you talked to people 2 months ago and you haven't talked to them in the last week, you need to circle back around and invite them again because everything has changed in their life. So your list, when you get started making that list, the goal is at least 100 to 200 names because we don't know who is at what point in their life. So then it just becomes a case of going through that list, asking questions, seeing where people are at, seeing if we have something that can help them in some aspect of their need. You're looking for their need, their hurt point, and we're offering a solution. Would you watch a video if I sent it? And then use the videos in our app. We have amazing tools. So we have videos that you can send them during the day. Then it's very easy to say and follow up with them and say, I'm so glad that you watched that video because we can see in our prospecting section of the app whether they watched it or not. So glad you watched that video. How would you feel about jumping on a call tonight and meeting some of our business partners, seeing another perspective, getting an overview on the company? So it's an easy follow-up tool. The call is only 15 minutes. They can catch it on the drive home from work. They can catch it while they're fixing dinner, or they can catch it as they're putting their kids down for bed. And it's 15 minutes. It's not going to take a huge chunk out of their night, and they can get right back into whatever it was they were doing. So we're trying to keep everything short. We're trying to keep everything sweet and make a system where you can plug people in. But understand, if you're not putting people in front of this, your business won't be growing. So inviting is absolutely the lifeblood of your business. We hope that you will get in the habit of doing it every single day and make it a habit, make it a routine, and make it part of your life. Because if you'll do that, you'll touch life after life after life, and your income will reflect that, your business will reflect that, and pretty soon you're reaching your goals, your people are reaching their dreams, and you've got something beautiful that you've built.